Hello, welcome to What Was I Saying blog KDB. I'm Kevin Berg. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity just a little bit. I was just discussing things with my cousin and the lawyer, the smart guy, not me, because I'm fucking dumb. And I spoke of when I wrote a while back, I wrote about people that go to school and get a degree in STEM versus somebody that possibly would go become a truck driver. And if I find that what I wrote, I will post it as well. But if you are young right now, if you are in your teens, if you're almost in your teens, if you're a little older, 20, 21, 22, what experience has taught me, what life has taught me, what my dad has taught me, what this working environment has taught me, what work ethic has taught me, those jobs that pay you tons of money to sit behind a monitor, to do work with applications or integrations or stuff like that. Just sounding, not a warning, but an alert. These, as more automation, more AI comes on, will go the way, bye-bye. AI will help us do work. AI will take many jobs. No doubt. It'll create many jobs too. But as I was just talking to him, he's in Boston, right? And he was mentioning about a plumber, electrician, welder kind of thing. Welders make bank. They make big money. It is a hard job. They make big money. Electrician is no joke. It makes big money too. A plumber, which my dad was a plumber. A plumber makes huge money, and they do a lot of work. And I'm going to take that out just a little bit, a little higher perspective. As your own business, as your own person, as your own responsibility to find the work, to contract the work, and to do the work, and to grow the work. There's a saying, you want to keep how many people control what you do, like under 5, hopefully under 3. And if you're your own person, you're 1. And yes, you take on that whole responsibility. You take the whole responsibility on the whole business, but at the same time, you control your destiny. No one else controls it. You wouldn't run into an issue after you sign a mortgage for $265,000, and the week you come back, they say, nah, I didn't really want it anymore. Or when you have a baby on the way, and you have a baby, and they go, nah, I just stopped feeling it. When you control your own destiny in whatever kind of individual entrepreneurship you'd like to look into, you control your future. You control your future, folks. This isn't rocket science. One person is you. You work for someone else, that's 2. That someone else works for someone else, that's 3. You're a third-party contractor, you're an IT, who the fuck knows? It goes up to a wazoo, who knows? But when you learn a skill with your hands, a skill, you have a profession. My dad said, I don't want you to end up a painter, but I am showing you a skill, a profession, something that can't be outsourced, something that can't be cut, Something that can't be seen as too much cost, too much capital. We don't want to invest in that. Let's cut it here. I say this with passion because it's very, very frustrating when you do all you possibly can do, and because of circumstances, happenstances, the climate, the market, whatever comes up, they're like, oh, we're not going to need you anymore. But you said, well, we're short-term contract, long-term, we got to cut it off here. But I thought you wanted me for a year. Now you only want me for 4 months? 6 months? I thought you wanted me for a year. It said in the contract long term. Sorry, things change. That feeling of helplessness, that feeling when someone grabs the rug and goes like this, when you start paying your bills, everything's good in your life, you're not worrying about looking for a job, finding a job, that feeling, what that does to your mental capacity, completely destroys everything that you thought you had in place. And now you gotta go back and do all the stuff to possibly get in another position, which will repeat the same thing. Sanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Like I said before, I have tried to get out of IT, and tried to get out of IT, and tried to get out of IT, and I just, it has the money this time, to make it still attractive to go for. But if you are young, if you are smart, if you're a go-getter, I don't care what frickin' gender, we're not talking genders on this channel anymore. I want to know if you have a want, you're motivated, you want to do something, pick welding, electrical, plumbing, anything on your hands, anything with your hands that you can do. Not on the computer. Not on the computer. The computer is an unknown future. When you have your own business, when you do your own thing, when you represent yourself, pay your own bills, grow your own self, find out how to build a good reputation, network marketing, you have something that can't be taken away. My dad said, I quote, you might not want to paint, but I'm going to teach you a profession. That's why not everybody's a painter. Not everybody's a painter. You didn't learn when you're 7 years old to do to the right hand, the left hand, the right hand, the left hand. And you weren't on those jobs. You did not learn from someone skilled in learning that he got from his dad. From his grandpa. It was like a 3-generation thing. When you have that skill, when you have that say in your life, when you reach that point where you control what's going on and no one else does, the economy doesn't, that contract doesn't, a merger doesn't, Bob or Sue and whatever, they don't, the HR person doesn't like how you talk or whatever the fuck it is, you control yourself. And when you control yourself, your destiny, your mental capacity, what you acknowledge, what you can think, what you can learn, what you can grow, fucking endless. Yeah, I swore. It's fucking endless. $100,000, $120,000 job. For the computer, it's going to be little and none, to be honest with you. The automation is taking over. That's good and bad. That's good and bad, like everything else. What you do for yourself, hey, maybe you still go to college, but maybe you learn welding. Maybe you still go to your school, but maybe you learn auto mechanics. Maybe you go to a 2-year school or 3-year school or 4-year school. Maybe you find out how your uncle works on the farm. Or maybe you see the cousin who works in the shop and mirror him for a couple of weeks just to see what's going on before you go to school, before you put yourself in debt, before you know you're 2 years in and you still don't know what the hell you want to do. My name is Kevin Berg. I'm here to provoke thought, move your meaning just a little bit. And with that, let's pray it out. Pray for you, pray for me, pray for world peace. Pray for everybody on the highways and the byways, and pray for the people who have gotten home. Pray for those who are in the hospital, not in the hospital, on a better day. Pray for doctors. Pray for anybody in the medical field, all first responders, anybody in uniform. Pray for those people that have served, are serving, and are fighting PTSD. Watch out for motorcycles, even rain. Pray for everybody on the train going back and forth. Pray for your main world peace. I'm here for both humanity. I'm sorry, here for both thoughts and move humanity just a little bit. Kevin, thank you. You guys always stairs.